So today is October 25th, and I just wanted to give y'all a quick pregnancy update, especially if you do follow me on Snapchat. Last night, probably around 11:30 midnight, if you do follow me on Snapchat, you saw that Kendall made a Snapchat saying that we pretty much thought it was time for Mason to get here. So if you don't follow me on social media, I highly suggest that you do. So when I'm not on here, I usually update or, do some type of update where I'm still alive. So yeah, anyways, okay, so just want to explain really fast what's going on, because you're not really going to see a vlog from me because I'm not doing too much right now, clearly. So yesterday around 1:50, I was home and I started having a little bit back pain and period-like cramps. Once again, nothing to be really jumpy about or anything like that. I will say my issue is I think I tend to downplay everything and try to make it seem like it's not what it might be. So, I try to lay there for a little bit. I got up, I walked around, I drank water. I did the usual things that I would do to subside my Braxton Hicks contractions. And what I ultimately do to figure out if it's Braxton Hicks or if it's real pain or real contractions is I get in the shower. So I did that, and the pain somewhat subsided, but it didn't go away completely, in a sense. So I laid there for a while until Kendall got home and everything. And yeah, so after Kendall got home, he made dinner and everything. I tried to eat, having a hard time really eating and everything. And I then went to the bathroom. Sorry if this is TMI. I then went to the bathroom, and I had three little drops of pee. Now, if you're pregnant, you know what I mean, because you go to the bathroom, you really feel like you have to pee, and it turns out you only have three little droplets to go. So I sat on the toilet after I had my three little droplets, and my stomach did something kind of weird, and all of a sudden a gush came out. And I'm like, first of all, I'm trying to figure out, did that gush come from where pee comes from, or did it come out the other hole? And second of all, what was that gush? So I'm like, man, that wasn't my water. There's no way that was my water. So, typically whenever I have questions and everything like that, I would get on my pregnancy app, because there are some there's more than just first-time mothers on there, and they've experienced it and everything. And then I also got on Google, and one thing Google said was to try standing up again and see if you would leak more fluid or whatever the case may be. So I tried standing up constantly. Nothing was happening. Called my mom. Mom's just like, it's your water. Go to the hospital. Anything at this point, I could tell my mom I sneezed, and she would tell me that I'm in labor. But I got on the app, and some women were like, it sounds like your water. It sounds like your water. Go to the hospital. I'm just like, I don't know if I want to go to the hospital again, have another, whatever the case may be. So that was around 8 o'clock. So once again, I lied when I said I ate dinner earlier. I had ate dinner after that situation had happened. I started having cramps, and it was more intense, but not to the point where I'm just like, oh my God, somebody kill me. So, I got in the shower again, tried to subside the pain. It was not going away. So I said to Kendall, I said, okay, now something's a little bit wrong. Let's just go in. And we got to the hospital. They hooked me up to the monitor, and she was like, okay, your contractions are 4 minutes apart. 4 minutes apart, y'all. And then she tested me to see if my water broke. So she tested me twice. The first time, she's just like, that's borderline blue. So they swipe your vagina, with the fluid area, and see if you to see if your water did break. So they swipe you with this like changing color paper thingy. It's like construction paper in a sense. And if it changes to blue, which is, I don't know if that's everybody's color, but if it changes to blue, your water broke. If it does not change to blue, that means it's just fluid coming out of your vagina, pee, whatever the case may be. So she showed us and she was like, that's borderline blue. Let me show the doctor, but I'm pretty sure that's your water. So I'm like sitting here freaking out like, oh shit, this really, excuse my French, oh, this is really happening. So we call our mothers and everything, and you know, they freaking out and everything. So still having the contractions and everything. So the doctor comes in and he's like, I'm not too sure. Let me just try this again. So he decides that he puts, I can't remember the name of the thing. I want to call it a spatula. It's not a spatula, y'all. The thing that they put in you and crank open when you're getting a pelvic exam. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So he went in there with a swab, checked out the area and everything, and then he deciphered that it was not my water, which is fine. And then whatchamacallit, he did go on to check to see if I was dilated. So once again, I'm 2.5 centimeters dilated. My contractions were 4 to 6 minutes apart. So they sent me home. So pretty much what he told me was, you're in labor, but you're not in active labor. So in order for me to get admitted to the hospital to start the process of having the baby, my contractions need to be either 3 to 5 minutes, and I need to be dilating some, or my water needs to break. So because none of those things have happened, I have been sent home. And y'all, I'm tired, okay? Because clearly I'm not getting any rest when you're in this type of pain. And it's just like, what am I supposed to do? So I just wanted to give y'all this update about what's happening. I just hope to God that something happens, I either dilate or my water breaks soon, because I don't want to say a lot of pain, but I'm in some pain, y'all. But anyways, just want to let y'all get this update and let y'all know what's happening. So if you're wondering why I'm not daily vlogging or whatever the case may be. But all right, see y'all later.